Hello guys, how are you? Welcome back to my channel, and today we are going to learn the basics of Python. As I said in the previous video that I will be continuing the series for Python for cybersecurity. So this is it. This is where we are getting started, and so let's bring that energy back to you, and let's get started. So here, as you can see my screen, we are going to start with the basics first. This will be a video one, and this is a this is the repository which I daily update daily on the GitHub, so you can definitely check it out. I'll drop the link in the description, so please surely check it out. So let's get started. So what are we going to learn today? We are going to learn the basics of Python. You know, basics of Python. Right. So we are going to cover variable like how to increase the size for you, basics, under which we are going to learn how to install Python. Selecting a new ID, then naming the file. After that, we are going to start with the basics, which is basically printing and making your own first program. So yeah, and there will be much more than that. Obviously, variables, data types, and also a basic the user input and making a simple program. So this is all things that we'll be covering in this session. So let's make it fun. Why not? Because why not? Okay, so let's make it fun. And yeah. So what you're gonna do to install the Python is that first you have to open a browser, for which I'm using Brave mm, currently, and you are going to search Python in the search bar, where you will receive the you'll see the first link saying python.org. You have to open it, then you'll see the download option there in the bottom. Okay, so you have to click on it, download for Windows Python, latest Python. It might be updated to the newest version at your time, so keep in mind. I'm using Python 3.13.5, so then you gotta click it, and this is for the one who will be installing in Windows. So you need to install it. As I already installed, I'm just updating it, not upgrading it. It will install by itself. You don't have to do anything. You just have to wait patiently. No, take a coffee break. Because that's all we have. Coffee stains over our clothes. I forgot to tell you that I am a CA certified as well. We'll be probably preparing CompTIA Security Plus or some practical certifications as well. So stay in touch with me and we'll get it done. Well, I'll cover that topics too as well. Okay. So I think it's gonna take some time. Let's pause it for a while. Take a quick break. So it's done, guys, and now we are going to start it. So to verify that it is installed, let's give it a try. Open your terminal. Yep. Python. Oh wait, I think that we have got some issues. So let's say 5.3 version. Sorry, I think we have got some issues. So you're checking the version of Python. So how how are you going to do that? Simply you type Python dash dash version. Yeah. So it's already installed. No need to worry about it. And how are you going to execute the program? You're going to say Python 3, and if it's in that particular directory, then you are going to type the name of it. It should be, in my case, for example, anything, like ab.py or anything. Okay, so let's get starting. And yeah, one more thing before you continue, you also have to install IDE to code. So with there are lots of options nowadays. You can choose PyCharm as well, which is particularly dedicated for Python. We can continue with that. It is much simpler to get started. And then there is Visual Studio Code. Some of you guys have already known about it, so not to worry about it. You have to install it. Then you'd have to do a basic setup of it. After that, you are ready to go. And as I already installed, I'm not going to do that again. So, but for you, I can do that as well. Some of you guys. So when you click the download link for the Visual Studio Code, you're going to prompt it with three options: Windows, Mac, and Linux. So you have if you're in Windows, then you'll have to choose Windows, and if you're in Linux, then you'll have to choose in Linux. Depends on what kind of distro are you using. So as I said, I'm in Windows. Yeah, I'm going to choose Windows. Then it's installed. I'm going to click it. But as I said, I already installed it, and it's going to cause errors. And it have one of the windows open, so I cannot reinstall it. Let's try that again. Okay, so this is how you might get prompted. You have to choose I accept the agreement. Then yeah, make sure you check this add to path. Okay, then after that next and install. So while it get installed, why not let's take a quick break and let's hype up, man. We gotta do this. Hype up for the course, man. You can do this. Okay. Yeah, that's the energy. So yeah, the VS Code is already installed, and as you can see, it has opened my folder, which was opened already. But I'm going to start new window again to show you how to open the thing. So as you can see, here are the basics of the VS Code IDE. You can learn it by yourself as well. And here is the most recent try, most recent location that I have opened. So I'm going to choose that. And here we were talking about what we are going to learn. Okay, so now we have done this part and this part as well. So let's see how we name the file in Python. Whatever you wanna name it. Yeah. Hi, so you have to put .py as an extension for the system to recognize that it's a Python file. Okay, so you already done that. Now what you have to do, what I was saying that let's build your first program for this printing something. Like you should put your name into it or something which you would like. Let's say print. For printing something, you just have to simply type print and this brackets and double colon. We are not going to do that hello world, all that all things. We are going to type create and for printing a new line, we are going to simply uh, what did I press? Yeah, for printing another line with it, but in a new line, we are going to simply type enter dash n. What's the issue? N and the things after that will be printed in the next line, new line. We are get and my audience is the best. Sorry, I'll have to turn off this extension but because it might disturb me a lot at this time. Mm, yep, yep. So as you can see, let's clear that. Let's clear that. And my audience is the best. Then what you gotta do is simply print and like this video and subscribe it as well. Subscribe my channel and like this video. Simple as that. If you wanna run the code manually, what you gotta type is Python 3 and as I said, what was the name of the file? I. Oh sorry, we have to open a separate directory because it is in the YouTube video slash bedroom basics. Um, what's the name? Yep, so what you gotta do about it is that you have to type, you have to open that particular directory in particular location in your terminal. If you wanna do it manually, just simply say, let me open my folder, videos, press tab, and it's gonna open that, and it is in, okay, let's say Bitcoin basis. Got it? Here it is. You type Python 3, your file name is hi.py. Yeah, so that's how you can do that, or we can definitely run code. You can do that, or you can run Python in dedicated terminal. Alright, so as simple as that. So try it out yourself. I'll give a pause. Take your time. You can continue later. I mean, you can continue. You can pause the video and continue the video. Sorry, I I blunted out. I mean, you can pause the video and try it out yourself, and then you can continue further. So, as you have covered naming the file and printing and making your own first program, now we are going to cover the variables of it. Variables dot py. Right. What is variables? Variables What is variable in Python? Answer would be variable are continuous in Python which stores values. Okay, understood. So how are you going to do that? Let's say how you declare a variable in Java is very different than how you declare a variable in Python. Because that's why people use Python, right? And it saves a lot of time and effort as well. In Python, you'll only have to do a simple thing to declare a variable. You just have to declare your variable. That's it. Let's say b is equal to 4. That's it. That's all you have to do in Python to make sure that it's declared. Okay. And let's say p is equal to 4, a is equal to 100. That's how you can declare it. So let's create a name variable is equal to make right. That's it now. Yeah, but if you're declaring a string, then you'll have to simply put this basis there, right? And if it's a bool, you just have to simply say status online true, or if it's false, then false. That's it. Simple. I'll tell you for the video about the data types that we can declare. But that's it. That's the way you can declare the variables. And if you'd have to print it, you just have to simply say print name. That's it. See, mm, comma. Or if you have to print all of them, the line. See, as you can see, it's already printed. Yeah. Or can if you'd wanna make it a little bit decorative, you cannot use the text that you wanna print directly in the print statement, and the variables until or unless you use a different string like this. Let me show you to print. Uh, Hi, your name is name is your curly braces here. You have to type what you would have to print. Name. That's it. And value of DNA is equals to key. That's it. You can see. Yeah. So that's the way you can print the output and declare variables. Now we'll be covering all the basic data types of the Python, which is two types data types, which is int, string, boolean, float, list, tuple, and yeah, furthermore, which I'll be covering later on. But in string boolean float is the most important one which is used very much. So let's declare this one. A equals to 4. What is it? Print A. you can see it's printed already. And if we have to check its data type, we can do is a. That's all. It is int. Okay. Let's say your name, which you will be entering in the in this and NIK. If you want to print that and check its data type, that would print string. Mm, yes, that's it. So this is it. And so I'll show you the examples of data types. Very basic actually. So it's going to prove that isn't p is equals to 4.5, 3.5 actually. Sure. C is equals to NAK. That will be string and is equal to true. That would be Boolean. Boolean is only either true or false. That's it. And let's print them. Print value value A is equal to A comma B comma B comma 2 and data types on type A C B. Oh, I mean, sorry, that is not that way. Type B C type D. So as you can see, that value of for these values is in the data types are class int, class float, class string, and class boolean. So I'll be covering the data structures in further videos in depth as well. And after this, I'm going to cover, as I said, taking the input from the user. Let's name it taking input from user.file. Taking inputs. There are few ways which you can take input from. First one is the simplest one. Input, simply type it into your name. Now declaring a variable is also enter your or best friend name. Yeah, that's how you can take in the input. And the input function input directly takes the input as str, means string, by default. By default. So as you can see, we'll print it as well. And you haven't your name as name. That's it. And the type of data type the name is. Let's check it out first. Print type. Hey, that's it. Okay. So let's run it then. Different file. Okay. Different ring. I will leave one space for that. Let's run it again. Hi. Let's say like okay, you have entered your name as Akar, and the class is string. In class in the sense of data type is string. Okay, so instead of converting it later onto like it already, what if you're taking the input as digit, maybe your age. Let's take the input as your age, but as you know that it takes the input in string only, so we'll have to later convert it into string by using typecasting. How you do that is in age. Age is equal to 7. So, but there is another way as well that reduces one line of the code, which is basically if you take a C, E, A, or like let's say wait. I mean nobody announced that GPS as well, right? So let's take that as that you'll have to write int, then input, enter your code, and that is it. Let's print both of them. Print age, comma, wait. Let's check the data types as well. Like age, comma, type, wait. Okay. So uh, let's skip that. Enter your age, which is let's say 20. The weight, which is 82, because you can see that both are being taken as 2082 class end. So that's how you can do that as well. So that is it for taking inputs. I'll be covering more other ways in detail in another further video. And let's make a simple Python program, solve some problems. Huh? That is important because that's why we are learning this. So as exercise 1.5, you would have to find out the simplest thing, which is make a program for finding the area of rectangle. I hopefully you can do that. I mean, definitely you can. I guess. I hope so. And if you cannot, then you need to learn that, man. Okay. So make a simple program. You can pause the video and try it by yourself, and then we can continue video later. Okay. Now I'm continuing that. Now you have to simply, very simple thing, just basically, uh, yeah, let's say, let's design it as a friend. Welcome to area of the rectangle calculator. Friend. Alright, first you have to take the inputs, right? So length is going to input, enter the rectangle, and then breadth and input enter the breadth of rectangle. I mean, I have some crazy program ideas, but we'll continue on that later on. Let's get started. You'll know, definitely, you'll know what I'm talking about. So let's finish this as soon as possible. Let's calculate this. So your uh, print area of the rectangle is string area, and to calculate the area, as you already know the formula, area of rectangle is equals to length into breadth. You'd have to just simply do the arithmetic operations. That's all. Oh, okay. That's very simple actually. I'll teach you, and that way can the area length is equal to 4 2. The area of rectangle is very simple. That's uh, I'll add one more file as well. In this will be covering the arithmetic operations. Just here. to be able to 4 5 is equal to 5 and a to b a plus b print a to b. That's all you are doing, right? A b print a minus b. That's all. See, as you can see, as simple as that. That's how you are going to follow that. So that's it for this video. You can continue later on. We'll definitely continue later on. Thank you so much for joining this session, and I'll try to improve my videos further.